the Panasonic Lumix GH5s. It claims to offer exceptional mirrorless videography and photography, and outstanding footage in any environment, especially in low light. The cost of the camera body is currently around $2,300. It has a 10.2 megapixel sensor, can record in 4K at up to 60 frames per second, and 1080p at up to 240 frames per second. With the sensor in the camera being only 10.2 megapixels, technically an iPhone sensor could take a larger, more crisp image. Panasonic didn't skip out on including features to optimize the still photos, but things like a dual SD card slot and a large bright record button make it clear that video is the primary focus here. Despite the form factor staying small, this camera can record cinema 4K video with 10-bit color. To some, 10-bit color might be an unfamiliar term, but if you've heard of a TV having HDR10 support, that's what the 10 is referencing. And having the ability to create 4K HDR content with a handheld camera is great for smaller video makers. The GH5s uses the Micro Four Thirds mount, and since this is a smaller mount than what you find on Canon's or Sony's similar offerings, there's less space for the sensor and therefore less light can be let in. To improve the low light performance, Panasonic opted for a sensor that would detect more light but remove the stabilization featured in the previous model. So if you're planning to use the camera in a vlogging style like this, the video might be a little shaky. As for the low light performance, you can reasonably use the camera with the ISO in the upper thousands while still achieving a rich image. If low light is the main feature you're looking for, the Sony a7S II can arguably create decent video with an ISO well into the tens or even hundreds of thousands. But recording in environments that dark isn't a situation most videographers will often find themselves in. The GH5s definitely performs well compared to handheld cameras from even just 5 years ago, but it's by no means the only option available in today's market. If you are looking to film a lot of shots using tripods and don't intend to use the camera for photos, the video it produces is rich and hard to beat. But if you want a camera that functions well for both video and photos, in environments where you may not have access to a tripod, a Sony or Canon is probably a better option. Our verdict? Don't get it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and
shut up and cut to the tech!